Wanda Richards, and in this video you will learn how to create a book trailer. You probably thought it was very complicated. Well, what you'll learn today is that it's not complicated at all. And you don't even have to know that much about video programs. But you do have to have a certain degree of knowledge of PowerPoint. Remember, though, that there are very many ways to produce videos, and you need to choose the one that's right for you. But if you're on a tight budget, you may just want to stick around for the rest of this presentation. After I published my trailers, I got a lot of questions on how to produce them. So I am making this presentation for those of you who are looking to make your own trailers. If you have the money, though, I suggest you contract with someone. But if you're like me, you're looking to do it as free of cost as possible. To make your trailer or video, I would suggest making your trailer focus on major plot elements of the book. You will want to leave the audience hanging to know how the plot elements get worked out. Leave minor characters and settings out of the video. First, make an outline for what you want in your video. For your video, you will not want to tell the entire story, so we'll just focus on the main characters and the major plot points. I would also caution about giving away the ending in a video also. Remember, this video or trailer is to persuade someone to buy your book. In a romance, you would concentrate on the main characters only. In this case, Jim works on an oil rig. Find a picture of an oil rig and a picture of a man with his sleeves rolled up. Kelly works as a florist. Pictures of flowers and pictures of a woman arranging flowers would also be appropriate. When Jim spots Kelly, you would look for an image to convey this. But remember, you can also use words to tell this part of a story. When Jim goes to the florist shop looking for Kelly, you could look for a photo that shows a man walking into a florist. For Kelly's father's death, you could find a picture of an explosion on an oil rig, or possibly of a graveyard. For Kelly's rejection of Jim, you could find a picture of a couple having a fight or of a woman pushing a man away. Again, you can simply use words to convey this part of a story. This is where you get creative. You know your characters and your story. And again, remember, we're only focusing on major plot points. You are probably wondering where you are going to get the photos to put in your video. To get them, go to either of these websites. There are many others on the web. To find other websites that feature photos, just use Google and you'll find quite a few. These are the two that I use. The photos cost around $1 to $2 a piece, and remember, it is worth it to pay this price rather than have a copyright issue down the line. Stay within the law, and you won't get sued. You will want to use audio clips, that is music. One of the best sites I've found is this photosearch.com. On this site, you can find the music you want. Remember, you can always use Google to find other sources for audio files. Simply download the audio clips onto your desktop, and I'll explain how to add them to PowerPoint later on. Now that you have everything you need, you're ready to start putting the trailer together. I use PowerPoint. If you're wondering why I use this, it's because PowerPoint comes with most operating systems. In other words, it's free. Look on your desktop and under Microsoft Office. That's where you should find it. This is what the PowerPoint screen will look like. You will make a PowerPoint of your video first, and then you will use a product called Power Video Maker Professional. After you have made your PowerPoint and are satisfied with it, you will produce a video with Power Video Maker Professional that you will download from the PresenterSoft website. Let's look at how you use PowerPoint to make your video. First, you will need to make text boxes. Each piece of text in the video will need to be entered using text boxes. You should already have downloaded the image and audio clips you need. They should be sitting on your desktop waiting for you to retrieve them. You will be learning how to bring them into PowerPoint. After you have added text, images, and audio clips, you will need to know how to add effects to them. What this really means is you will want to know how to make text or images fly across the screen, and how to make the audio clips start when you want them to. When you are on a page in PowerPoint, simply go to Insert, and then click on the icon for text boxes as is shown here. Then click anywhere you would like on the PowerPoint page and start typing in your text. You will also find that it is very easy to move the text around the page by using your mouse to move the text box boundaries. As shown in this image, click on Insert at the top of the screen and then select Picture. You will now see the screen that allows you to browse for the images you have downloaded to your desktop. You will now want to start bringing in your music. As shown in the image, to import sound clips, simply click Insert and then click Sound. As you previously did with images, you will be taken to the Browse screen where you will navigate to the directory where you are keeping your sound or audio clips. The last thing you need to know is how to make custom animations for your video, which will make it exciting and very dynamic. First, select the Animations tab at the top of your screen and then click on the text Custom Animation as shown in this image. You should now see this screen on the right-hand side of your PowerPoint screen. Go to any text box in your presentation and click within any text box. When you do this, you will see that the Add Effect button lights up. Click on this button and you will see a drop-down. Click on one of the options. You will see within the Custom Animations section a list of the text that will be brought in. Note that you can make many different kinds of settings. For the Start setting, you will need to set it to With Previous or After Previous. Since you are making a video, you will not want to use the On-Click option. You can specify the direction the text will come from, whether from the side, which is horizontal, or from the top or bottom, which is vertical. You can even set the speed at which the text will come onto the screen. You will need to select the appropriate settings for your video. To review what you have done, click Slideshow. That will give you a good idea how your video will ultimately look. When you are ready, be sure you have saved your PowerPoint file. You are now ready to make your PowerPoint file into a video. After you have opened up Power Video Maker, this is the screen you will see. First, select the size you would like the video to be. Select one of the radio buttons on the right side of the screen under Video Resolution. Leave expected frame rate and aspect ratio as they are. If you desire to change the color and size of the border that will appear around the video, then slide the dial to the right under Video Border. Then expand the drop-down to the right. Next, select whether you would like the output to be WMV, which is Windows Media Version, MPEG, or AVI. Personally, I like WMV. Now that the settings are done, it's time for you to tell the tool which PowerPoint file it is going to convert. At the top of the screen, select the first Browse button and select the PowerPoint file you just prepared. Now, select the Output folder. This just means that you need to tell the tool which directory you would like the WMV file to be put in when it has finished running. That's all. You have just learned a quick and dirty way to make videos.